I need volume. There I am. I think it's working. Is it working? Hello? Hello? Anybody? Can anybody hear me? Is this thing on? Hello? Oh my God. I don't like being away from people. You know, frankly, to not be talking on the podcast has become so much it's just burned into my brain. To be away for a significant time is not healthy for me. Holy shit. Now, just so you know, it's 5:42 right now on January 9th. Live on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all those fun places. At 5:48, I am going to be live on The Huge Show. And this all worked out perfectly because I sat down here to chit-chat just for kicks, and I had forgotten all about me calling into Bill's show. Because that was something that we had discussed a couple hours ago. So this actually works out fantastic where we can call into Bill's show while he's doing the show, you know? So by the way, this will only be interaction with you. I'm going to tease a little bit of what I have coming up tomorrow. I'm going to start with vomit on the plane today. Vomit on the plane today. That's all I can say. I had a moment today at the Sanford International Airport, which is part of like the Orlando area. And Diane and I sit down, and I had just gotten her some food, and I gave her the food, and I said, hey, here you go. You are going to love this chicken sandwich. And as soon as I spoke, this dude whipped his head around. And now I've seen this a lot. And I go, that guy, since everybody there is flying back to Ford Airport, I go, I bet you that guy recognized my voice. And then he kind of like leans in and says something to his wife. And his wife turns around, and she looks right at me, and I make eye contact with her. I'm like, hey. And she's sitting a couple rows over. I go, okay. Nicest couple in the world. 2 little kids. It's just fantastic. And then they sat right behind us on the plane, and she goes, hey, are you that guy that was on the radio? I go, yeah, that was my past life. And she had like this really this great tone to her voice. I mean, really kind of like if she worked at it a little bit, just a little bit, she's got the skills, she could be a voice person. I said, and we had a little conversation, a little back and forth, talking about our trips or whatever. And I go, you ever do voice work? She goes, voice work? She doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I go, yeah, you know, like voiceovers for commercials or something like that. You could do that. And she goes, she kind of wrinkles up her nose like it's something that she wouldn't want to do. It's like, oh, whatever. Nice husband, too. Nice couple. But it wasn't long after that before barf. There was barf that kind of took over. And I will tell you nothing more than that. By the way, if I'm going to do this right, the Detroit Lions logo, who I'm so proud of them, needs to be front and center on my head. And like I posted on Facebook, I'm not taking this hat off. It's 75 degrees. I got this hat on. And then people, you got to represent after you rub the Packers' face and shit on national television. Oh, my God, that was awesome. And that's what I'm going to talk to Dick Face Bill about. No, they did not make the playoffs. The Seattle Seahawks won their game, so then the Seattle Seahawks need the Lions to beat the Packers. Okay? Which they did. And Dan Campbell, they were interviewing him at halftime, and the Lions are kind of sputtering at that point. He goes, we're going to get our act together. Don't you worry about it. I told my boys, either we're going to the playoffs. He was saying this before the game. Either we're going to the playoffs or they're not. Talking about the Packers, and he fucking delivered. I love that shit. I love that. By the way, Seattle sucks. The Rams suck. All these teams suck. The Lions would beat the shit out of all these teams. Okay? They're that good right now. Outside of the hiccup in Charlotte, they're really fucking great. All right. It's time to get Bill on. You'll hear Brett Hayes pick up the phone. Superfly Hayes. Still don't know why he gave him that name. So this will be on The Huge Show. Live.
Free beer and hot wings.
Hi, Brett.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm very well. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear yours. Are you doing the podcast right now?
Yeah, I'm simulcasting. So, like, you're being, put out to the world as we speak.
Oh, nice. Hello, world.
Yeah, they love you. They love you, Brett.
Oh, that's good to hear. All right, man. Thanks for calling. 1 second.
Okay.
The Huge Show is back live across Michigan on a Moneyline Monday, presented by the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Make sure you download the app and always use promo code HUGE when you sign up. You can get in on the action tonight, TCU and Georgia. You can check out the latest numbers on the DraftKings Sportsbook app big board. I'm going to watch a game, but all I'm going to think about is Michigan should be there. I think Georgia wins this game by at least 14. Download that DraftKings Sportsbook app, and if you're an NBA fan, the DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the NBA. And
nobody cares.
Can bet just $5 pregame money line on any NBA team to win their game
Jesus.
and get $150 in free bets if they do. Plus, everyone can combine multiple bets for a bigger payout with DraftKings same-game parlays, and you can do that tonight with TCU and Georgia.
Oh, yeah, everybody's talking about that.
Sportsbook app now to get in on the action. Sign up with code HUGE. Then place that $5 pregame money line bet on any NBA team to win and get $150.
Oh, for the love of God, you're eating into my time.
That's only on the DraftKings Sportsbook app and only when you use code HUGE to sign up. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem wants help,
yeah, you're talking to you.
Disorder helpline at 1-800-270-7117. 21 and up in Michigan only. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Bonus issued as free bets. Eligibility and terms at DraftKings.com/basketball terms. Oh, I think Eric Zane is getting ready to join us from the Eric Zane Show, the podcast. It's a great podcast. He's a talent. I had somebody stop me when I was at the Ferris Michigan Tech, Michigan State Western, Great Lakes Invitational hockey tournament. And they go, man, I love Zane on the radio. And I said, well, do you listen to his podcast? Just search Eric Zane Show podcast, because all he did last year was trash me for my prediction that golf would have more wins in a Lions uniform than Stafford. Then he kept hammering me. Then when they were 1-6 this year, he hammered me saying, oh, did you say 10 wins? Did you say 10 wins? And he just buried me. And now at 9-8, after their win last night, you would think the Eric Zane Show podcast, Facebook, and Twitter pages were known as Homerland for the Lions. And I didn't see any apology. I didn't see any, hey, Bill Simonson predicted 9.
No.
So I think Eric Zane is standing by. He called in, long-time listener. How you doing, Eric?
Billy, how are you?
What are you doing? It's not working.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's not working. There you go, Superfly. No, it's not working. The phone isn't working.
Oh, no.
Hey, you got him on the wrong line, buddy. No, it's on the top line. It doesn't work. Get him off it now.
Okay, I'll call back. Did you hear the boy? That's a well-oiled machine over there. Jesus. Oh, my God. He starts yelling at Brett. What happened over there? For the love of God.
Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, okay.
Never use that top line. I never
Still
use
yelling
it.
at him.
It doesn't work.
Hey, well,
Is he there?
that's a well-oiled machine. You got to.
Oh, my God. Look at this. It's Superfly. He put you on a line. I never use that top line.
Yeah, I don't know, Bill. I don't know what's going on over there.
Oh, my God. Sorry. Did you call to apologize for ripping me so much about my predictions with the Lions?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that what you did in the prediction of 9-8 is not as impressive as it was terrible last year when you said that Stafford would perform worse than Goff. But you did nail it. You deserve full credit, and I was saving it for this show. That I apologize. Congratulations on your absolutely true prediction. But even you couldn't have thought that they were going to do as well as they did when they were 1-6.
No, nobody did. And anyone who claims that, the only guy I heard that said I like what I see was Merrill Hodge, the former Steelers running back, who joins us weekly on the DraftKings NFL Power Hour. He was the only guy anywhere I heard say, I like what I see. Don't be surprised if this team finishes strong. And originally he said like 6 or 7 wins, but 9-8. You know, Eric, I got to go because we're out of time because I spent 2 minutes with the phone system. I really do.
All right, just hangs up on me, did you hear that? He's like, all right, thanks. See you later. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I want to. You see, if you'd quit wasting your time with all these sports writers and these dipshits, you would actually have something awesome on your show, which is the give and take between you and I. Oh, my God. So I don't want to steal my own thunder about what I want to talk about on the show on Tuesday. But that's part of it. Holy crap. Let's see. These are things I wrote down that I'll be talking about. Pedophile orthodontist. Local pedophile orthodontist. There's a local orthodontist. I shouldn't say pedophile. Well, he kind of is very pedophile-like. He's accused of child porno. This is bad. In fact, the guy who tipped me off about it, he wrote, this motherfucker had his hands in my daughter's mouth. He actually wrote that to me. He feels so bad. I don't blame him. Eric getting grifted, not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times. Since I left you. Fat fuck on the goofy. Got to talk about him. My tits. We got to talk about my tits. Jesus. That was insanity. If you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck are you talking about? Your tits. That's a ridiculous thing to say. What could you be discussing about your titties? Give me a second. Look at, my God. It's so bad. Look at that. It looks like I have giant jugs. We have to talk about this picture of me, Mickey, and Minnie, and those enormous tits. What the fuck? Incredible. So that's all part of it. Ottawa County meeting at 9 a.m. Tomorrow they're second Tuesday of the month at 9 a.m. they have a meeting. Ottawa County. Oh, my God. Let's see. Let's bring in Eric Zane. Oh, thanks for being here. Gotta go. Get Bill on the podcast tomorrow. He owes you. Yeah, he's got a hard out. Not a hard on. A hard out on his show. Well, all right. Plus whatever the hell I can come up with between now and then. I'm just so happy about the Lions. And, you know, I wanted to get in on the day after the game to just, oh, boy, it was just, I actually couldn't stay up for the whole thing because if I would have stayed up and watched that damn game, I wouldn't have gotten to bed. I would have been so jacked. Never before have I been so happy with a game that really had no, the Lions had no chance to make the fucking playoffs. Holy shit. All right. Well, that's where I'm going to leave this. Just know that tomorrow at 8 a.m. we'll be back with another fresh show. I hope you enjoyed the pile of shit that I left for you guys to listen to, including the karaoke. Some of the worst singing you'll ever hear. My wife was like, why the fuck do you do this? I'm like, I don't know. I like it. It's fun. So thank you. Thanks for putting up with the fact that I had to take some time off. But it was all for a wonderful cause. Had some great fellowship. I'd like to bring audience down if you want to do some fundraising, kind of like we did back in the day, for next year. Now, what that doesn't mean, though, and I want to get out in front of this, that any of you will be staying in my fucking room. All right? I'm going to nip that in the bud after my wife suggested to Sarah that she would be in our room next year. That is not happening. I don't give a shit. I don't care. It's just that is not going to happen. That goes against everything that I said I would not do going forward when it comes to my sweet audience members. I love you, but you're not staying with me. Get a couple other listeners and get your own damn room. No. We did that with that dumbass that joined us before. And, holy shit. I didn't like the fact that the garbage cans were full of liquor bottles. So, no, we're not doing that. No. You stay. Go to another city. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Enjoy your evening. I'll be with you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you.